All right, everyone, this is Mr. Wyrick, and I'm going to walk you through the notes for Thursday, the 26th. So this should be 210. Starting on that title slide, click to the second one, and it says, what are the tools that we have to solve the different parts of right triangles? So the tools that we have are going to be the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And then we have SOHCAHTOA, our sine, cosine, and tangent. You took a test over this stuff, so hopefully you know it. And if you didn't, hopefully you did something to kind of learn about it. So sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So that's all with slide number 2. When we move to slide 3, how do we use the sides to find the angles? This is the only missing piece of what we have. So if we're looking at this missing piece, it's what are we going to do if they give us the sides and they say, what's the angle that sets this apart? So since we know that these ratios always apply, we're going to use what appears to be the sine to the -1, or cosine to the -1, or tangent to the -1, but we actually call them arc sine, arc cosine, and arc tangent. So on the calculators, there's that shortcut. If you're looking at Desmos, there's a picture of the Desmos on how to do it. And it lets you work backwards and find the angles for what you are doing, okay? I don't have one of the calculators here, but if you're using the blue calculators like we used on the test, it's second, and then the sine second, and then the cosine second, and then the tangent will get you that kind of inverse thing that you're working with. So slide number 4, if we're looking at this triangle, we have 12, 35, and 37 for the sides. You can find the angle based on what we have there. So if we're going to try to find the angle for z, we could really use any of them. I have it set up here for sine. Sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. So the sine of that angle z is equal to 12 over 37. So I'm going to do the arc sine of 12 over 37, and that's going to give me the angle rounded to a number of degrees. Again, you have to make sure that you are in degrees and not in radians. Okay, and then there's a sample problem there. Find the missing values from the triangle. We're going to jump more into this on Friday. So on Thursday, on today, it's going to be an assignment that's mostly based around you finding that missing angle. Okay, so we're going to focus in on that, and then we're going to jump in through this sample problem, kind of work our way through some of these sample problems when I come back on Friday, and then we'll go through some practice problems. So your day 1 assignment should be there in Delta Math, and good luck. Don't cause the sub any troubles.